start?
No, not yet. No, we're not. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. In about 30 seconds.
That's it.
Hello, hi. So we've got Galactic Bubble Productions. We've got May. We've got Mr. Silhouette. We've got That Girl with an Opinion. We've got Yobi Axes, and we've got Bearing.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hola.
Hey, y'all.
So yeah, I got talking to Yobi Axes before, and
Yeah.
and you're a guy that fucking
hates the MGTOWs.
I forget how to fucking pronounce his name.
Traversible MGTOW. I'm the guy that Traversible MGTOW hates the most.
Yeah,
so.
Traversible MGTOW, the guy that called me a fucking pedo.
Traversible pedophile?
Absolutely hates Yobi Axes, so we're now tight. So.
Yeah. There's a reason why he hates me so much. It's because I actually stood up to him and his false accusations of calling people pedophiles. I have 3 mirrored videos on my channel where people are calling him out, and he's still making those stupid accusations. He's not going.
Did he call you one or someone else?
Yeah, he called me a pedophile after I called him out.
Everyone's a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, and
it's not like everyone I don't like is Hitler. It's everyone I don't like is a literal pedophile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody everybody Traversible doesn't like is a pedo, including me because I have a dog avatar.
What?
And you're apparently you're a gay guy too. You're a wimpy little gay guy who has a boyfriend you have pillow fights with. Then
yeah, that's what he
You're a pillow fight? What?
he claims that I have a video on my channel where I'm having a pillow fight with my boyfriend when he knows that never happened. He's just trying to take the piss out of me again. Like he's acting like
a funny thing. That's such a funny thing to point out, though. A pillow fight.
He's acting like a little 12-year-old boy.
It's a hell of a thing to make up, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's so bad about a pillow fight?
This
so gay.
You should start just start doing pillow fighting on your channel.
I'd like to see the 2 girls in the hangout have a pillow fight.
Yeah, sort of actually.
I'm the pillow fight champion.
Boom.
Bam.
Yeah, hit her as hard as you
bricks
can.
in my pillows.
No, it would.
True though. I reckon she'd fucking have a shot.
Sorry, did you say the 2 girls? Did you just assume my gender?
Sorry,
yes, I did.
As Mr. Silhouette, I'll have you know that I am very much a woman.
Yeah, you sure are, Mr. Silhouette. So is Bearing.
Yeah, well, that was obvious. I thought that's who you were talking about. Me and Bearing have pillow fights all the time.
It's a hell of a thing to make up, though, isn't it? Like to fabricate a story where you had a pillow fight with your boyfriend, and he even described like how thin your arms are. He's going, his arms are so thin, he wouldn't weigh like. He's describing the physique.
If I was a teenager, he'd be correct.
What are we in high school?
Yeah.
Middle school, actually.
He throws a pillow like a girl.
You pillow fights with your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Yeah, he'll just keep saying that until the end of time because I think he's brain damaged too. Actually,
do you reckon he is? Because I'm gonna start trolling pretty fucking hard, like momentarily. But
yeah, go right it. Maybe.
Do you think he's brain damaged? Because I feel a little bit bad. I mean, I still do it.
Maybe, I don't know. I heard someone say that a few years ago, him and his brother and his ex-wife tried to poison him, and it probably did something to his mind. Ever since then, he's tried to recover, but he's mental. Yeah. He has mental damage. I don't even know what it is. But I'm taking that story with a grain of salt, really, because it was a MGTOW that said it. And usually, if it's something that a MGTOW says, I don't really believe it outright because they always say this most insane shit.
It literally sounds like out of a shitty drama.
Chicks are going extinct, man. We're gonna get sex robots any day now.
Yeah, I heard that all the time.
Am I the only one that felt that when you said he was poisoned, and ever since then, am I the only one that thought you were going to say he's been a dark avenger of the night, MGTOW man. Wherever there's woman, fix their X chromosome. Like
that,
you know,
that could be him too. He probably goes around the streets at night beating up women.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Me neither.
Did you hear him? I don't know if anyone listened to his actual response video or his response stream to me, but he was actually saying like, "I'm a good-looking guy. I'm a really good-looking guy. I'm over 6 foot tall. I've got 20-inch arms. Like he's a fat cunt. He's just a fat cunt."
Yeah,
6 arms of full actual fat.
But that reminds me, I recently posted a photo to my Twitter, and it is an actual picture of him, which was on his YouTube channel, and it just has a speech bubble that says "this cunt." That's how you know it's him. It's a big truck driver looking fat prick with a beard. What I need, right? Because as I said, I'm going to start trolling this guy pretty hard. I need like a Fisty Splinters type, like fucking caricature. So if anyone in the fucking chat or listening can draw decently.
Oh, I can.
Um,
I can draw.
Cool. Do a caricature. And I can use several because I want to troll this prick pretty hard. He called me a troll.
So you needed a Fisty Splinters kind of version of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I just want something that's basically look. Its general purpose is to humiliate. So just think humiliate when you.
Let's call him. Let's call him transversible MGTOW.
But he looks like a secretly homosexual, like a closeted homosexual redneck.
He does, doesn't he? Like, if he was just in leathers with like nipple tassels, sucking a big cock, you wouldn't be able to place with him.
That's pretty much him. That's how I see him myself. Like and you said that he's projecting his pedophilia. Maybe that
Definitely.
too. I'm looking at that picture right now. I could see it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the
MGTOWs are fat and ugly. I can't believe it.
What? They wouldn't be able to get a girl even if they wanted to?
No, they can. Animature.
No. I bet Angry MGTOW's a good looking fella.
Angry MGTOW is going to be triggered listening to this. And
he knows I'm going to keep begging. Himself.
And I wonder if Turd Flinging Monkey is going to get triggered. I don't think he likes me either. I don't like him. He probably doesn't like
Turd Flinging Monkey's alright. I don't mind Turd Flinging Monkey.
Are you sure about that?
Sorry,
did
you say that he's a pedophile as well? Like, because I'm losing track of how many phone calls I need to make after this.
well, you got to make them. But Turd Flinging Monkey says that women shouldn't vote at all.
Well, look, and I think he's wrong. But I mean, I can like someone who has a different opinion. It's about how forceful they are in demanding that becomes reality.
He also says men are better than women. Deal with it.
That's just obvious.
Yeah,
That's why I subscribe.
My favorite thing is how sugar tits.
Tits.
But my favorite thing is how I think Angry MGTOW said this. I'm not sure, but how he said that women were the highest intelligence woman was more stupid than the average man, and I'm like, okay, so the average man, in my case, is at least genius level intelligence. The average man, really.
Yeah. Actually, I look at
women sort of they're the opposites. Men have the extremes of very stupid or very smart, and women.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Like women are more average.
I always think these things balance each other out. You know, it's the same with
they absolutely do. I mean, that's
societal. Like men tend to take more risks and end up either at the bottom or the top, whereas women usually end up in the middle.
You don't see a lot of women homeless.
Yeah, I don't see
that. A lot of men screw up their lives because they take a lot of risks and then end up homeless, or they end up billionaires or something like that. So it's like,
like Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly. But the small
men define themselves by how much they can achieve in their lifetime, whereas women play it smart because they have children to look after.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on, tits?
Oh damn! I wanted to say something. I forgot.
Women being on top.
Actually, now I remember what I wanted to say. Angry MGTOW said that the smartest woman is only as smart as the average man. But you look at everybody here knows who Karen Strawn is, right?
Yeah, Karen's pretty smart.
Girl Writes What? Yeah, I would say that she's smarter than 99% of the world.
Yeah,
because
she's got a bit of
you just listen to her and you know what she's talking about.
I mean, IQ is not the only thing, but I mean, I literally have a genius level IQ. So yeah, no, not all men are.
Tickets.
Not all men are genius. I know.
Do you really? Do you have a high IQ?
Mm-hmm.
No, not me. I'm like.
Oh, you fuckhead. I'm a bit intimidated now.
I'm average.
Yeah, I have like a 40, like 140 or something like that.
140.
That's really high. It's extremely high. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
I love the look of your avatar that pops up.
At least you're smarter than Traversable MGTOW.
Hey, you don't know that.
Everyone is.
There's no proof of that.
I'm a dog and I'm smarter than
pillow fight. What's going on?
Yeah, settle this motherfuckers.
I'm a dog and I'm smarter than him. I'm supposed to be I only know how to eat, sleep, and shit. And I'm smarter.
How come you're a golden retriever? Is there a reason behind that?
It's my favorite dog.
Do you have one?
I don't blame you.
No, I don't have a dog.
Golden retrievers are awesome.
Yeah, golden retrievers. They're like the they're like the Boy Scout of the dog world.
They're too hairy though. They're Labradors with lots of hair.
Golden retrievers are all virgins.
No, not me.
What?
Not me. Traversable with MGTOW probably is a virgin, but not me.
I just mean in terms of being the Boy Scouts of the world. I assumed that meant that they'd never had sex.
Oh, right.
Well, by Boy Scout, I mean like they help people. You've seen like golden retrievers actually assisting like disabled people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, usually Labradors, but golden retrievers.
You're gonna have a golden retriever lab fight.
Yeah. Get the labs.
What are your dogs? Bearing and Tets, what are your two dogs?
Labs.
I didn't even know you had dogs.
Yeah, we got a black lab and a gold lab.
I've got two dogs.
Do you?
What breed?
Yeah.
Oh, you should say that girl's dog. That girl's dog is beautiful. She's a little cunt though, isn't she?
Oh my gosh, my dog. She is a border collie, English setter, and she is the worst dog ever.
Was that your sister's dog who had some Aussie Shepherd in her?
Yes. My sister's dog has Australian Shepherd in it. Yes.
Also, I love those dogs.
Strawn has a dog. Yeah. I think her dog died though. She's
rest in peace.
Downer.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
My has a dog, but only one because she's a dirty Mexican.
I know. I make all my dogs go into the ring and the dog fights.
And me, I am a dog. So
whoever loses, you'll eat them, right, Mai?
Yeah, we make them into tacos and burritos and then to Taco Bell telling them it's real meat, but it's our secret.
Now everybody in live chat is talking about dogs too.
Speaking of Mexican or whatever, I actually see one thing I have been meaning to mention is that I know, or at least I know more, but a few years ago, no joke, I only knew one Spanish phrase from all of my years in Spanish, and it was "Usted es un muy bonito oso," which literally means you are a very pretty bear.
You're a cute bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eres un oso muy bonito.
Which is the bear bit.
That's awesome.
Also.
Osa is a female bear. So
eres un oso muy bonito.
So if you want to go to bearing, you have to say eres un oso muy bonito. And
I won't be saying that to bearing.
And with
eres un oso muy bonito.
With sugar tits, you go eres una osa muy bonita because it's a gendered kind of.
Make sure to do that. I've got terrible Spanish.
Bearing will be lucky if Sugar Tit says to him, "I'm not going to kill you."
No te voy a matar. No te voy a matar. There you go.
Muerte, cunt. Muerte.
Are you Spanish as well?
Yeah, I'm actually Hispanic.
Oh, Hispanic. Oh, there's gender.
Yeah, I could kind of speak Spanish.
I believe
I'm
I
Latinx.
believe Hispanic now. Am I right? Is Z Hispanic? It's not Hispanic anymore.
Oh, Hispanic.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, my says it's Latinx, like rather than Latinx.
Yeah, I am Latinx, quote unquote.
No, that's cancer. That word is cancer.
And it is cancer, but what can you do? We gotta fight back.
Is that word for Mexican trannies or something? Is that what? That's
No, it's just
that's like
it's a PC way of saying that they're Latina or Latino.
Yeah,
it's
so
shit.
they're trying to like gender neutral the word.
Well, and and it's like I've said this before, but the people I know, all of the Hispanic people I know, don't like being lumped into the same Latinx group because they're like, no, I'm Mexican, or yeah, I'm Puerto Rican or Cuban or whatever. It's like,
well,
you can't speak for all fucking Latinxes.
Yeah,
I prefer calling myself Puerto Rican.
Do you know the worst part is the denying like their ability to be gendered with their language is in fact an insult to their culture.
Yes.
It is.
Cool.
By the way, Dave,
why do you say that? Why do you say that, Silhouette? Explain.
Like, as in, like their language is gendered unlike ours. So if you try to make gender neutral, you're in fact oppressing them imperialistically.
Yes.
Can we have a professional opinion?
Yeah, look, when it comes to Spanish, almost all of the adjectives are gendered. So basically, with that logic of Latinx, you gotta apply that X to all of the adjectives. So basically, us Spanish people were just caught like X, and which is not Spanish.
Tell me, which pronoun do you give your dildo? Because it's a dick, but it's your dick. It's your fake dick.
No, my XXXX. That's not Latino. That's two lesbians.
But I seriously want to know the answer to that dildo question. Which
I don't know because I don't know the word for dildo in Spanish.
Well, they usually call them vibradores, consoladores. Like,
wow.
Consoladores. That's what we call them in Chile. Vibradores, consoladores. It doesn't have a gender, actually. Yeah, it doesn't have a gender. Un consolador. No, it has male gender, actually. Consolador.
Oh, does it? Also does have a male one because
it's supposed to have a male one. It makes sense. It's like you know what. And Computing Forever is in the chat. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Really, man.
I think I saw Atheism is Unstoppable.
Yeah, I saw
the actual one. The actual one.
He's here to dox us all.
Atheism is Unstoppable. Hey,
it is consolador. I was right. I just looked it up. Consolador means to calm down. You know, like it's to comfort. So a dildo in Spanish.
A dildo is to comfort.
It's to calm down.
That's great, dude. Dildo.
The shitty dildo.
Dildo
Actually,
down.
See, in all of my Spanish, I had really shitty Spanish teachers. So the only things I know are really shitty, awfully put together sentences, and also the first line to the Lord's Prayer. Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos.
Sí. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. Yeah.
Padre nuestro que
We had to go shout that into the sky. Yeah. Actually, literally.
Why?
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. I thought the Lord's Prayer was like in terms of the New Zealand artist.
Padre nuestro que está en el cielo.
So with like freaky dominatrix couples, you know, like the submissive chicks like screams out "Daddy," would she be screaming "Padre"?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh no, papi.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Papi.
And what's chulo?
Chulo is like, well, it depends on what country you talk about because with the Spanish countries, everything means differently. But in Chile, chulo means tacky. But in some countries, chulo means awesome. So it's
how come you always hear in movies they say puppy chulo?
What do you think chulo means, Sugar Tits? What do you think it means?
I don't fucking know. That's what I'm asking. I just want to know why you always hear it in movies when the chicks riding that guy's dick, and she screams out "puppy chulo."
Right, yeah. So
We
you
use
think
that.
it's
We
fuck me
use
harder,
that.
fuck me harder.
We use that word here too, and I think it means awesome. I don't exactly know what it means.
So
for
awesome,
sure.
daddy, awesome, daddy.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, I thought awesome meant bear.
Also,
Yeah.
Actually, hey, Sugar Tits, I have a 7-minute clip on my channel of you and Shuan Head and a bunch of other women talking shit about MGTOW.
Oh, that was ages
Ooh,
ago.
that was controversial.
It wasn't
That
even
was
talking
controversial.
shit, man. It was like, wasn't even talking shit.
No, you
Yeah,
said you hated
Talking
it.
about a few, like an individual in particular, who just
Yeah,
happened to be MGTOW.
you know this guy named John the Other.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, he made a video response claiming that you were like telling men to bow down to you.
Yeah,
They fucking should.
Because you were
They fucking should.
Yeah.
yeah, you were trying to say like MGTOWs shouldn't be talking shit. Like MGTOWs, they should be bowing down to the women that are actually advocating for men's rights or being anti-feminist.
Oh man,
Is there an opposite
That's
to
good.
the MGTOW movement? Like, is there women going their own way?
feminist.
feminist.
That's feminist.
They're not really going their own way, are they? They still want
Lesbians. They're scissoring.
They're
They're scissoring their own way.
At least they admit that they fuck each other, but MGTOWs won't admit it.
Well,
So
they
that's
don't.
what he meant. That's what
Because
he
they're
meant.
actively homophobic.
Yeah. What's that?
That's what that guy meant when he was accusing me of being a conspiracy. That's all I fucking said.
Yeah.
This one guy said you're a conspiracy.
MGTOWs, they do that. They're trying to. They believe that you're trying to get them back to the quote unquote
Yeah.
plantation. trying to make them get married and
Sugar Tits got some cotton that needs picking.
You are oppressing Bearing right now. It's just it's an abusive relationship.
Bearing is in like his submissive
He picks my cotton every night.
What's that leather stuff called?
No,
What's that
just
leather
kidding.
stuff called for that BDSM shit with the ball gag and all that?
Yeah, that's
What's it called?
Leather.
He's in all that. 'Cause he's like he's in bondage.
Speaking of Sugar Tits, bitch. That's it.
So Sugar Tits.
Oh man, that's bad.
Sugar Tits, you use that like a whip on Bearing, even though he has like a lot of fur. He could hardly feel it, but he still use it.
It means a lot to her, right? She asked me to play along nicely and said it's important for our relationship. Fuck
Yes,
off.
it is. And that's what MGTOWs are fighting against. You're being oppressed, so you gotta free yourself from women, Bearing.
Fucking hell! I'm the one who felt fucking oppressed today when I was cleaning the whole goddamn house for you, Bearing.
You did a good job. The house was good, though. It's really good.
Oh, you did a good.
See, you're cleaning the house, but you're still a slave, Bearing, because that's the core of MGTOW beliefs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to sit there and fucking
Listen to her,
and
you know.
tend to my drone and shit.
Jesus. Yeah, she was droning on while I was trying to, sleep.
It's so hard to hear me over that drone noise.
Yeah, the vacuum cleaning, like, I told her to keep it down, like.
Yeah, I got the drone especially to drown her droning it.
Oh man, we watched a really good documentary the other night, didn't we, Bearing, about the MGTOWs and the sex robots.
That was last night. That was fucking weird. Don't buy a sex robot at the moment. They're not there yet. They're so fucking scary looking. They look like fucking corpses, like fucking corpses.
Well, how's that one guy who? Sorry, go on.
They still have that uncanny valley thing going on in their face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, they deliberately make them to have this blank expression because that's what the guys want. They just want them to look fake.
Well, because they don't want anything to talk to. No, they want something to fuck.
And it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how Angry MGTOW says that we're gonna teach men to live without women by using sex dolls and all that shit. He actually said that in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually said that we could teach them to live without women.
Oh, Bearing, do you remember the couple?
What couple?
The couple in this documentary?
Oh, hang on, the human couple? Or
the human couple, but he wanted his wife to be a robot, so that he took him to they went to a hypnotherapist.
Fucking weird. The hypnotherapist made her be a fucking robot, and he's going enter like fucking sucking dick mode and all that shit.
Awesome.
And she'd go
probably like that cartoon. You know that cartoon with the blue robot, the blue female robot? My life has a whatever.
Oh yeah, that.
My life as a robot.
Oh, but I was like real dolls, like Lars and the Real Girl. I think that's probably MGTOW.
It's reminding me of
real science, weird science from the 80s. That was the shit. That when they get fucking sex robots like that.
It's reminding me of the Stepford Wives movie. The Stepford Wives. Have you ever seen that movie where these men? Yeah, they want to turn
Whoopi Goldberg. Fucking
I haven't seen that one.
No, it's a horror movie from the 70s, I think, and it's the one where
Whoopi Goldberg. Are we talking about Sister?
No, not Whoopi Goldberg. Fucking what's that? No, I can't think of the name. No, who's gonna make a sex robot that looks like Whoopi Goldberg? It's
kind of funny that you mentioned it.
Who's buying? It's not productive. It's not a good product.
Sex robot.
Yeah.
No, it's a movie where men wanted to turn their wives into robots so they can be like the perfect wife, like to clean and to have sex without any complaint.
Conversation.
It's a horror movie. It's not supposed to be.
Have you heard Whoopi's voice these days? She sounds like one of those, chicks who's been smoking all her life, and she's got one of those things up to her voice now. And that's
yeah.
I
agree with everything.
Sounds like Batman. Is that
I'm on The View.
Yeah.
I'm on The View.
The View's hilarious. I sat and watched a little bit of it the other day. Like, it was pretty good. Whoopi's fucking classic. She's dumb as fuck. It's great.
Barack Obama was on The View once, and the only man that was on the panel was Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. And who's that other cunt on there? Rosie O'Donnell, yeah?
Oh my god.
No,
yeah.
she's not on there.
Rosie O'Donnell, she's still trying to fucking sabotage Trump's presidency. Just say that.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna she calls for Hollywood to protest.
Let's do that. Martial law is a perfect idea.
Yeah.
That and who gives a shit about Rosie O'Donnell?
Yeah, because he's fat.
Seriously, nobody.
No one gives a shit about that.
She hasn't done anything in a really long time. I don't know why you would think your opinion.
Trump's mean tweets gave her purpose. Okay.
Do you remember that Trump said at the presidential debate? He said, the only woman I've ever attacked on Twitter is Rosie O'Donnell, and Rosie O'Donnell tweeted out after that, try explaining that to your kids. And it was like, what? If you can't handle that, get out of the fucking public life.
Imagine that conversation, like sitting your kid to like, okay, listen, Junior. Today on the internet, I really went overboard. I made fun of Rosie.
You know that like, she has to explain that to her kids, where she's just like, guys, I know up until now, you've heard that everybody likes me and agrees with me at all times, but I'm afraid that sometimes people don't, and also Santa's not real.
You know that Donald Trump.
Yeah, she's gonna dump it all on her white. That's great.
I feel Rosie O'Donnell in another life should have been a butcher or something.
A lumberjack.
Yeah. You know that
Donald Trump and Rosie O'Donnell actually had a fight. They actually had a match in WWE. Donald Trump won, but after he hit Rosie O'Donnell with a cake in the head. And
because I distracted her.
What's this?
Eating it.
What are you talking about? What?
Donald Trump and Rosie O'Donnell actually did fight. I could show you the match. It was in WWE.
That's hilarious.
What?
No,
did he hit her with a pile driver?
No, he hit her with a cake to the head.
With a cake to the head. What,
yeah.
Is this some bullshit cartoon or something?
No, it's not a cartoon. It actually happened.
What?
Oh, show me. I demand to see this.
They once tried to scientifically.
It's 9 minutes long. It's long, but let me see if I can.
Oh fuck that! Just send me the link. Someone in the chat says Rosie has the broad face of a brewer,
and the quality is not that good. But I'm gonna put this in the chat anyway.
They once tried to scientifically create a female version of Rosie O'Donnell, and sort of succeeded, and ended up creating Festy Splinters.
That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I'd buy that.
Oh damn! I can't put it in the live chat.
just
what would you buy?
Yeah, I put the link is in the group chat right now.
Jeez, I love that. I'm gonna have to watch that later.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that really bothers me about Fisty is that her weird boob gap, like her weird cleavage gap, like it's unnatural.
That is an unnatural gap. That's way too big a gap.
It scares me.
And it's like she took that photo. It's like she was being a bit slutty. It's like that day she was sort of thinking, I've got a boyfriend. I've got a boyfriend. I've got to do something a bit sort of just put myself out there a bit, you know. And so she's worn that dress to put her tits out, so to prove to people she's got tits. She should have worn a fucking bra or something. That's not on.
It's just it's like it's saggy boob. They're disgusting.
Yeah, I know, right?
I need a trigger warning for them.
Yeah. Why do feminists
or just don't have them out? Simple problem solved.
Is that more of a titter warning?
Yeah.
Silhouette.
It's a titter warning. Titter warning. And it suddenly turned quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm just searching for someone.
They're just enjoying the pun. Just let
I feel like if she jumped up and down when the tits came back down with gravity and smacked against her chest, it would just shockwave out. Just give it a huge shock.
That's her special power. Yeah. That and the robust feminist argument.
Did you not know that she's MGTOW man's arch enemy?
Well, actually, they're allies.
Who is it?
Like they fight each other, but they fight for the same goals: the destruction of the family union, of the nuclear family. They actually say that traditionalism is the enemy when traditionalism is on its way out.
I've actually been talking to a friend about the you know how the disruption of the family is leading to an awful lot of societal problems. You know, like 80% of criminals come from broken homes, and it's costing us hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars every year. But we would rather tell women that they can raise children on their own with no deficits than be honest and say, actually, you need men. Like, that's how much we care about women. We will throw hundreds of millions of dollars into a black hole just so that we can say, yes, ladies, you can do it all.
Yep. Exactly.
Did you know the term nuclear family came from Chernobyl?
Really? No, it didn't, because Chernobyl happened in the 80s.
No one got it.
Yeah, no, I got it. It was just
I know what you meant.
Well, I went there. Okay, it takes a lot of balls to inflict cringe. Okay.
No, I didn't get it though, because it was like Chernobyl happened in the 80s. And the nuclear family
was a nuclear.
Oh shit!
Oh hey!
Good morning.
Hey Jeff, can you say my name? You think you could pronounce it?
Your name?
I didn't know you were a morning person.
Oh,
Yombiaxes?
You're close.
Someone said
don't encourage her, Dave. That wasn't a fucking explosive joke. It was fucking shit cunt.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke.
I just Twitter DM'd you a fucking link if you just want to jump on and suck up her ass personally, Dave.
Hey,
how are you, Jeff?
Oh, a little tiny little bit hungover and still waking up.
No way.
He's hungover and tired.
Well, I've been hanging out with Wizard of Cause and Rags and like a bunch of other people, like laughing my dick off until the late hours of the evening, drinking and watching stupid YouTube videos. I'm doing it too much. So
Oh, Bering, You said you asked for an image of Angry MGTOW
Yes, I did. Have we got our first one?
prototype. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please. Can you screen
All
share?
right. Yeah, no. I'm gonna email it to myself because I did it on my PC. So it'll take a moment, but I have a prototype.
Excellent. Good work, nice.
So you did actually stream with the guy.
No, I streamed with Angry MGTOW, so the one that was calling everyone feminists. But it's this other one that I'm in a war with. I'm in a war with fucking traversable MGTOW.
Because instead of calling everyone a feminist, he's calling everyone a pedophile, which is a bit further, just a slight bit.
Yeah. How are you, Dave?
G'day.
Have you met traversable MGTOW? Are you a pedophile yet?
Which one?
Yeah, you into queer kid stuff?
Sorry,
Hey, Dave, computing forever calling. Hey, how you doing?
I had the chat. I had the stream largely muted. I was doing something else. Traversable
MGTOW.
All right. Emailing.
Hey, computing Dave. You were MGTOW before, right?
But it got better.
Not really.
Like, I remember you used to make MGTOW videos.
It was more of a commentary on MGTOW. I never really considered myself to be.
Yeah, but did you say MGTOW 3 times? Because if you do that, if you're MGTOW.
Yeah.
MGTOW. Yeah, bring in a MGTOW here so I can pwn him.
If you say robust feminist argument 3 times over, 50 splinters will appear in front of you. It's horror. It's actually a horror game. Kids do it these days.
Can I ask, are women allowed to be MGTOW? Like, if they reject all other women as bitches,
The MGTOW.
That's a fucking good. That's a good point.
No women are allowed in MGTOW except Diana Davison at Feminism. LOL.
Can trans men be MGTOW?
I'd imagine they could. Yeah.
I don't think so. They probably said no.
That's a bit sexy.
You pretty much have
I think MGTOW though. MGTOW. It sounds even better than MGTOW. MGTOW.
You can keep MGTOW, just replace it with Minge instead of.
Yeah.
That was a bit of joke, kids. That was much better.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah, that was.
MGTOW stands for men gaily tugging each other's wangs.
I dropped the link to the chat box.
No, where did the ego? Wait, no, Yobby, where did the ego men tugging each other's wangs? Like, there's no E in MGTOW.
No, I said it. I meant to say men gaily tugging others' wangs. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, look, we're not here to bash MGTOW. I don't have anything against MGTOW, the movement. I'm not even big on that.
But,
I actually had a lot of people in my comments.
In the chat box.
I'm gonna screenshot.
It's transversable MGTOW.
That's beautiful.
blush.
Oh my god.
Well, he likes happiness, so I gave him a little blush. You know?
I think that's the most beautiful thing I've seen.
That is really, really gorgeous. Holy shit.
It is gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Look at that fat faggot.
Peach
Hello,
Bailey
he looks like homeless Santa Claus.
Peach Bailey got sent a message from a guy who asked her out that looked like that.
Ooh.
Like he said to her, like, I like your style of videos and stuff, and I live in Australia, and I'd be wondering if you would like to set up a relationship.
So when's the hot date?
That was probably traversable.
Well, we just weren't sure if it was you, Bearing.
No, it wasn't me. My beard's longer.
Yeah, I was inspired.
That's really good, Mo. I'm going to use that for show.
Space. What's that about?
What? That's traversable MGTOW. If you go onto my Twitter, Dave, there's a picture of this fuck stick.
Yeah.
I like
that's transversable MGTOW. That's what I like to call it.
And so I've asked people to do me caricatures in a similar vein to Fisty Splinters stuff.
I like how on his forehead he has the Islam symbol.
That's not a star though. That's a circle, like the white part.
I think you'll find the sun is a star.
Yeah.
No, but so are other stars.
He looks like homeless Santa Claus. He also looks a bit Asian.
Have you heard they're doing a movie where they're making
beautiful.
A female Santa Claus?
What?
Finally. It's about time.
Get fucked. Who's playing it? Is it that fucking comedian? What's her name?
Rosie O'Donnell.
No, that'd be more fitting. It's
Melissa McCarthy.
Anna Kendrick. And
What?
she's like a twig.
She's not fat or jolly. Melissa McCarthy.
Rosie O'Donnell and Whoopi
How do you do it right?
She's not a fucking dude.
No, I'm saying, why doesn't she swap roles with that fat bitch that's playing Barbie?
That's not the
I don't
point,
know.
is it?
Oh,
Okay.
Schumer.
Because that bitch is ugly anyway.
Amy.
Yeah, well,
My
Santa
sister
Claus
was-
isn't a fashion contest.
What? Obviously, you haven't seen some of the sexy Santa outfits on wait,
It
we
hasn't
have
yet,
Halloween.
but sugar tits will cure that, Elle, won't you?
Yeah.
It's not only just that Anna Kendrick is like a really skinny woman. She's also tiny. She's only 5'2".
Yeah.
Oh, right.
She's a woman. Woman. No.
It's like it, you know. But why haven't we gone for a black Santa Claus yet? Like, it's equality.
Right.
I thought Santa Claus was
Transgender.
irrelevant.
A transgender. Yeah, we need all of them.
We
Okay.
haven't gone
One
for
movie.
a black Santa Claus is because Megan Fox assured us. Megan Kelly on Fox assured us that he's white.
Did she really?
Did you ever see that where they had like on the news they were talking about artists drawing different ethnicities of Santa, and she was like, Santa's white. He's based on Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas is white. And they were like, Santa's not real, Megan, and she was like, yes, but the children need to know that if he was real, he'd be white.
Oh my god.
No Santa is better than that Santa that May drew.
Yeah, that was good. That was good, man.
Yeah.
What was the Santa that Dwight did on The Office?
Oh, that was the German one. The fucking German. The
Fuck
German
was it
folklore
called?
character. Oh, okay.
Krampus.
No.
Yes, it was. It was fucking. Yeah.
No,
Krampus.
it wasn't fucking Krampus.
Yes, it was.
No,
it was something
it
like
wasn't.
that. It was
Okay,
something like
no,
that.
I'm gonna figure
Am
this
I
out.
the only one? Am I the only one that is absolutely sure that Krampus is the personification of menstruation?
The Bell's nickel.
The Belschnickel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Belschnickel. Yeah. Love that.
That's why it's
episode.
called Krampus.
Yeah.
You know, because PMT.
Because he wanks off a lot.
And if only I knew more about Santa.
Yeah, it happens with Jesus too. Like people say Jesus wasn't white, he was black, or Jesus wasn't.
Wankers.
Look
Oh,
more
what
like
was
carrots.
Thing,
than-
what was this little expression? Impish or admirable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The fucking bowls.
Jesus was Puerto Rican.
Yes, he was.
He was Puerto Rican like me. That's why.
I'm Puerto Rican too. I'm half Puerto Rican.
Puerto
Half
Rican.
Chilean.
Me too.
Wouldn't he be Jesus?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Jesus Marcella.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You know, I don't.
Is it? Where is it in Mexico? Where I think they stopped recently, but something like even 10 or 20 years ago, they still did the crucifying with nails on the cross.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, wasn't
You
that?
know,
Wasn't
they
that,
do
I thought
the
that was the Philippines or
parade?
something.
Oh yeah, that's probably the Philippines too. 'Cause, you know, it's very
Yeah.
heavily Catholic sort of.
Yeah, that's a
Spanish influence
very
too.
common thing in Latin American countries.
Mm.
To enact the crucifixion, like during the Passion kind of period,
Yeah.
like before Easter, they would like do presentation. That's why when I was a kid, I developed a phobia towards Jesus in churches because they would do that shit like
Yeah.
openly, and they would have like bleeding statues. I have a video about it where I show like all the statues that traumatized me. But they were like, no, you can't watch violent movies, but you know, here's Jewish
Watch
man.
us now.
being
This
sent to
country
jail.
across.
Actually, there's this one.
man.
See, I went to a Christian school when I was growing up, and one time I just remember this, and it was like Veterans Day or something like that, and we had this video about the troops or something like that, and like history of America, and my superintendent actually paused the movie and went up to the stage and did a prayer, he was like, referencing the screen on something on the like these men on the screen, these brave men. The problem is that the thing on the screen was actually a burning KKK cross. It was a bit of a problem because he was literally.
Was there many black people in your school?
2.
And then Jeff Hawley has diarrhea.
Yeah, he's gonna have that drunk shit. That hangover shit looks like 1,000 camouflage baby snakes coming out of you.
Dave, his browser's not working. Shit. The best people here and they can't talk.
I'm still here.
Well, I mean, don't you have like Jeff Holiday is gonna get 100,000 subscribers one day. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like I wish I had 100,000 subscribers, but I wish I started earlier. When
I'm gonna get that from my lady power. My lady power is gonna get me 100,000.
Well, you have to keep making videos. You got to keep like making videos on men's rights and all that shit. It's pretty easy.
No, not on men's rights. You won't get popular making videos on men's rights.
You also
you can actually
a woman as well.
Yeah,
you can. Yeah, you got the edge because most people would. If
listen, just get a bit of tit out and start fucking drama.
Start pillow fighting. What did we all talk about here? We already discovered the trick earlier.
Yeah, call Sugar Tits a cunt. Do it now.
Start that drama.
That's brave when she's not even here.
Yeah, that's the perfect time to do it,
isn't she?
Yeah,
she just suddenly
left. Back.
Where did Tits go? Tits.
Maybe can you just get her on your own channel?
Yeah, no, she's probably. I don't know where she is.
Okay. Dave's back.
Oh my god, I'm saying moist in the chat.
Oh my god.
They're saying moist.
Oh my god, he needs to I actually asked him if he could make a video against MGTOW, but
oh my god, I'm moist.
Seem to know much. He keeps saying moist. I don't even know why. It's annoying.
Moist.
It sounds
really triggers our face.
It's everyone's least favorite word, moist.
He needs to shut up.
It's an awkward word, isn't it? You can't say it without sort of going, "Oh, that's
moist."
Yeah, you gotta purse your lips when you do it. And it kind of looks like you're kissing something or something.
Moist, like that.
Where did you go, Tits? I was worried that you weren't here. I was worried about your safety.
Sorry about that.
I have a few different least favorite words. Crevice. I hate that word. Crevice.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
Or crevasse. And let's see.
Sorry.
That's a good one.
Something saturated. I don't really like that word.
So what about defunct?
Yeah, I don't like that word either.
Yeah, that's a fucked one.
My least favorite word is problematic.
Yeah. Hashtag problematic.
My least favorite word is sample. Sample. I hate that word. I don't know why I just hate it.
Finally.
My favorite word is moist.
Stop saying that word.
Moist.
That sounded gay.
Ooh, ASMR then.
My favorite word is carrying.
Is what?
Penetrate. Penetrate.
Penetrate.
I'm not sure what it means. It's had something to do with fat people. I don't like that word either. I'm not sure.
Obese?
Large.
No.
Gargantuan.
Floppy.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Are you talking about dick or
Gunt.
Gunt.
O'Donnell.
Good.
Fisty.
Yeah. So what are you working on, Byro? Tell me about what you're working on, man. You working on any buttermilk?
Yep. I'm on. I'm doing Sugar Tits part right now.
Yes.
Just got done with your shit. I got like one more scene or two more scenes with you.
You're not doing my fucking accent again, are you? You fucking raped that last time.
No, dude. You better. Now that everything's all cleared up with your channel, there, you'll be taking that back over. Since the Australian accent, I cannot do. I didn't know if you didn't notice that. But,
I thought it was a good effort.
I was fucking
shit. It was shit. Give us a sample. Do an Australian accent.
No, absolutely not.
Say something. And
you actually, if you say raise up lights. Quickly, razor blades.
Oh, yeah.
Razor blades.
Razor.
I can't do the accent. It's impossible.
It's like our Southerners. It's like the American Southerner, like Southerner, like
Bogans.
mixed with European. It's weird. It's a weird accent. I can't get it.
It's nothing like Southern American, mate. Nothing like.
Yeah. Yes.
It's nothing like Southern, and I can't do it.
River.
It's nothing like Southern accent.
River. Yeah, exactly. River.
Nothing like a Southern accent.
I can't do it.
I love a Southern accent.
Yeah, that was good.
The Southern accents are easy, but Australian
It's like a
accents are
mixture of the two. It's like a weird. I don't know. I don't get it. I tried my best, Baron. All right, get off my ball.
Say. Oh, fuck me ass. That's hot.
No.
That's hot.
Fuck me ass, that's hot.
Fuck me ass.
That's
Fuck
awful.
me, like fuck me ass. Ass.
Arse.
That's hot. Yeah.
Here we go. Have you got any more caricatures? I need more caricatures. I need lots of.
You know what? I'd like to see a fighting game, and I'd like to see if I put Jeff Hardy versus David Collin, see who wins in that fighting game. Like Dave would use his camera as a weapon, and Jeff would use his cigarettes.
Leroy.
Yes.
Christ.
Yeah, Jeff will probably use that. You probably use that big dildo you use.
Yeah, to finish him would be Leroy, up the ass.
See, my close range attack, I'd whip him with my dreads, and then my long range is dildo flinging.
That was a fetching.
Don't tell me you shoved that dildo up your ass, Jeff.
Someone should literally make like a mock-up game of like.
I hope not.
And then like against like feminists, like 50 Splinters, where she uses her robust feminist argument, long, and then close range is the or long range is the shockwaves from the tits.
There's way better. There's something coming up already being made. Way better than that. She has way better powers than that. There's something coming up that's Fisty Splinters is great. That's all I gotta
just say, Vyro, that bit of you that you made of Tim and Michael and like animated.
Kissing.
The kissing.
I do love that.
No.
The sound effects.
That sounds like traversable MGTOW and all the other and angry MGTOW.
What?
Those are some well-trained cucks.
Jamie Kennedy liked that skit too.
On Twitter,
the actual Jamie Kennedy. He was like,
who's Jimmy Kennedy?
Like he's that shitty guy from Scream. He's like some shitty comedian.
Oh right.
Oh, that guy, the one whose career died after Son of the Mask.
Yeah, but he likes Fisty, dude. I was trying to get him a tour for. I was like, you guys should tour the tour. You could open for.
No. Jamie Kennedy likes Fisty Splinters?
Yeah, dude, he liked it. He likes that bit, that little thing I did on Barron's channel, with Michael making out and Fisty doing
not the actual person.
Yeah, the actual Jamie Kennedy.
Wow.
Oh.
The guy who played Miami's Most Wanted is a fan of Fisty Splinters.
Yes, dude, that guy. Yeah, dude, you're the only one who remembers that movie. I brought that up too. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. You're on it, even without your fish sticks.
He did like a kind of a sketch, like hidden camera thing. Like
I said that. Yeah, X. You've been X'd or whatever.
You've been X'd. Yeah. I mean,
I remember him saying that. Like, you're X'd. You're X'd.
Yeah, people are like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? What?
Yeah, he's like, who are you? Who is this guy? I'm a star. You are.
Baron, I dropped the image in the chat box with no background for your convenience.
What's his name again? What's his fucking MGTOW's name again?
Traversable MGTOW. Traversable.
Can I ask, Galactic, where is your neck?
I'm sorry.
He doesn't have a neck.
Head.
It's a floating head.
Oh, on my character.
Floating head.
Yeah, it's just a floating retard. It's just
floating retard head.
That's how he identifies, right?
Yeah.
Is it based on anybody?
Respect the identity.
Yeah. Who are you to judge?
Hashtag discrimination. Hashtag problematic.
Hashtag not at all.
Oh man. And the fact The fact that you turned that skit, when you and Bering were having that live stream talking about the Skyping each other for consent, so you could constantly check your partner's face.
Yeah, that was that one. I was looking all over. I went through our whole stream because I thought that was on the Jeff and Bering when Jeff and Bering and I did a stream, but I watched that whole fucking thing and it wasn't that stream.
No, it was you and I talking. It was you and I learning about consent. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. My wife told me, she's like, "That's the wrong video, you idiot."
You have a wife? How dare you? You should be MGTOW.
Yeah, sorry, MGTOWs. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, all my MGTOWs out there.
That was the one with the fucking with the teaspoons of cum, Eddie, feeding you off teaspoons full of cum.
Yeah, we have some deep live streams.
Don't tell me you like that.
We learned a lot about each other. Yeah, and other.
What did he? Let me see this.
No comment. Not available.
I think Galactic just proved. I think he just proved that he's not a real MGTOW because he called them my MGTOWs, whereas real MGTOWs call them my Migas.
That's what I like to call them nowadays, miggers.
Miggers.
Like
can we talk about
a friend of mine? Like a friend of mine said, miggers. I saw that video, that comment. My ego is as big as my cock.
They're funny guys though. I made a skit about them and they responded exactly what I made fun of them about in the comments. Like they all had like a conversation and that was like kind of what the skit was about. Like it was just a bunch of like buff dudes being like, "Hey, if you're lonely, and you want to go your own way." And,
oh really? You made that skit?
Yeah. I made a MGTOW skit, and actually, Angry MGTOW responded to it because it was for him. I made an ad for his channel, and it's just for all these lonely MGTOWs. Yeah. That's why I was so bummed that I didn't get in that live stream with you. I had questions. I had questions for it. No, he took it like a champ though. But now that I know that he jerks off to anime, it makes like so much more sense.
So he does. I mean, like I can't blame him for not answering that question the first time.
No, dude, that's cool that he did answer it. He's got balls to answer that. But I don't. I mean, each to their own. But I don't get over jerking off over a cartoon. That's pretty.
No. I mean, I don't mind.
I could do it. I could do it if there's nothing else I could do it. I reckon.
Yeah.
Some of those animes are pretty hot.
If
yeah,
you have
it is.
Yeah. But if you have other options, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But each to their own.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
If it was like a picture of Fisty and a picture of like anime, it'd be anime for sure.
Oh my god.
That's what he gets off to.
That's what's taking this episode so long. I can't stop. I just say.
I'm going to show you this second image I have received. This is beautiful. This one is a work of art.
Who heard anything from Steve Shives after the little thing that you did with him and his wife?
Well, he made a couple of backhanded comments on it, I think, but yeah, he did. He said, "Oh, the people of the manosphere are fucking. Oh, what was it? They're they call you a cuck and a loser for doing one of the hardest, most challenging, most difficult things of all." Not being sexist. It was one of those.
Oh my god! Oh wow!
It's just fucking
and he continues to use that manosphere straw man.
Yeah.
I'm shocked because I have literally not been blocked by Steve, and I have been tweeting at him. I actually tweet. I think I tweeted.
Maybe he thinks you're a feminist.
That's sexist if you.
Well, because I'm a woman, and so obviously he thinks that I'm okay. But it's like I even told him like it's okay that you like Angel more than Buffy. The matriarchy forgives you.
Maybe he thinks you're like a little light of hope in his sad life. That's probably it.
Who the fuck liked Angel more than Buffy?
Who watched any of them?
Because he's sexist.
A sexist pig.
That's a versatile MGTOW. Look at that.
That's exact.
Oh, God, what the fuck is that?
It's traversable. Look.
That's great. That's great.
He's gay and proud.
The purple
You know, I was-
dildo's a nice touch. And the
I was
tiny
actually
miniature dick.
I was actually thinking about
That is
after-
amazing.
Uh-oh. Silhouette wants to say something.
Oh, I was actually thinking about that after the stream that we did on Friday with Sugar Tits and Bearing, because, you know, I was thinking we're the anti-feminists, but it took us to say, maybe you shouldn't beat your wife, just as an idea. Maybe that's not the case.
Yeah,
Oh,
We're
the
supposed
dick
to be
is
the
so
misogyn-
small.
I love his square balls.
I can't look at that image. Who drew that?
Da Vinci.
That was him himself. That's the self-portrait.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he did.
it's uncanny.
It's hanging on his refrigerator.
Wait.
What's the
That's
idea of
lovely,
the
dear.
what's the idea of the string? What's the square thing coming from his right arm down to his foot? What's that?
It's a sign.
That's his.
Kate.
That's his.
It's
Kate.
okay.
That's his trench coat.
MGTOW man cape.
I love how it's written on the inside, so
I'm
Super
very
gay MGTOW.
proud.
You forgot to put the MGTOW symbol on his chest. The yellow the road sign I have on my head.
I like how the dildo has like a little hook at the end, just in case your vagina turns at any point.
Yeah.
it's a very bulbous head.
Yes, very. That it is. That's a round head right there.
I'll tell you, it was a fucking weird day. So I went from like today was all about fucking this MGTOW cunt, right? So I've been dealing with fucking MGTOWs all day.
You've been
Not
fucking a MGTOW cunt?
Yeah.
No, fuck off. Cunt. Not that I don't like all MGTOWs. It's not at all. But like yesterday, it was like a normal feminist day, and today's like MGTOW. So it was like, went from yesterday like you're a horrible misogynist pig to today you're a fucking dirty beta male cuck. It's
Yeah, I get that every day.
it's torn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you say
Yeah,
I'm
these
torn?
faggots, they keep coming to my channel to talk shit. And I always show them what for.
I actually hardly got any kind of backlash on my MGTOW video because all I got was angry MGTOW saying, "Don't compare me to Black Hitler, bitch," which I thought was hilarious. And I got a bunch of people commenting about how I was totally wrong that Mother Teresa actually was a manipulative whore.
Yeah, she was. It's true. There are video accounts of it. Like
Comments. People keep calling me.
Christopher Hitchens actually called her out.
Yeah, they all cite that, and I'm like, you've told me a million times. I know, guys, I know.
Yeah, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, oh yeah, you've convinced me. I'm gonna spread this.
Yeah.
The world needs to know the truth. Who gives a fuck?
But what Chris
Find MGTOW.
doesn't know is that Mother Teresa was a MGTOW.
Maybe she was, and the MGTOWs just don't know it.
I always find MGTOW videos really weird because they always start the exact same. Like every single MGTOW channel, it's always
With like, hello men, hello MGTOW, something like that.
like, hello men, hello brothers, something MGTOW here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I see all the time.
Hi everyone, Sandman here.
My favorite thing that I ever saw MGTOW say was,
"Hello everyone, John the Other here." Obviously, is that
my favorite thing that I ever saw MGTOW say was, "Men are human. That is a fact. Women are not men. That is a fact. Therefore, women are not human."
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
this guy named
Like-
Sexy MGTOW?
Sexy MGTOW.
Yeah. He
Women
says
have not. They have not.
women aren't human.
They have not. Let's see. They haven't evolved to being humans yet. Like men. Men have evolved to being humans, but women not humans.
Women are not human. Like that's what
Fucking
Sexy
animals, I
MGTOW
tell you.
said.
Yeah.
Says all the time. But Sexy MGTOW is irrelevant now. It's yeah. He only has 1,000 subscribers. He hasn't grown at all since Teal Deer called him out.
Yeah, Teal Deer.
Do any of you know
Taylor-
Stardust?
Yeah, I know Stardust.
Yeah, back in August, me and Sargon had a little tiff, and a few months later, Stardust tirade again went on for like 2 hours or something.
Well, he just brought the situation up again.
Yeah, well, he said that me and Sargon had, in his words, manufactured that event for views.
Yeah, what a faggot. I mean, Stardust, he seems like a reasonable guy, but he says shit like that. He actually a few years ago there was like this split between the MGTOWs and the MRAs. Like they all accuse you all know Paul Elam, right?
Yeah.
They accuse him of trying to quote unquote hijack the MGTOW movement. That never happened at all. Paul Elam was just trying to give his opinion on what MGTOW means to him, to his personal it was his own personal opinion, and they just assumed that he was trying to hijack MGTOW to bring married men into MGTOW. And
how do you do that? How do you fucking do that?
I don't know. Like they just.
I'm just heading out to go my own way, honey. I'll be back at 9.
Yeah. No. These MGTOWs, they were strawmanning his argument so much that now all of them they now believe that Paulium tried to backstab them when Paulium actually believes that marriage isn't really a good idea. He even he said it countless times that he doesn't think marriage is a good idea, but they all believe that he's married and that he's a traditionalist now.
No, he's not married though.
He's not married, and they now believe that I don't know, like I don't know what is wrong with these idiots. They every time I ask them for proof, they can't provide it.
Proof of what? Proof of what? Paul
like
Elam
proof of Paulium trying to quote unquote hijack MGTOW, and they can't provide any such proof.
What annoys me about MGTOW is that they keep on saying, yeah, we're going our own way and we're so much happier, but they hang around to bitch about women, and it always feels like someone at a party who's in a bad mood, who's like, I'm going now, I mean it, don't try and stop.
That's that analogy I use. Everybody that's anybody uses that analogy. I'm going my own way now, I'm leaving, you better stop me.
Yeah, I always picture a guy walking off into the woods, like just going off, like he was there 1 second, he just kind of goes off into the forest and disappears.
Like there's nothing about what they're doing that's going their own way, because they're content all the time. They're calling each other the same names, brother, and all this. They're using all these terms, plantation, resources. Yeah. They've got a little MGTOW little logo thing. Like, how are they going their own way? I mean, to me, MGTOW, like, is the going your own way. What it's like, let's say you've got like 50 guys in a forest going, let's split up to cover more ground, and then they all go in the same fucking direction.
Exactly. That's it. They're all going north, east.
Yeah, if you have individual preferences and all that, that's fine. But the thing what these guys do is they want to build their own hive, and they have like their own lingo and their own like vocabulary, and it's like build. It's contradictory to what.
I'm not here to bash MGTOW as a gender.
I am.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Well,
I don't have a particular problem with MGTOW itself, but this.
Yeah,
a few of the actual MGTOWs, I think are fucking cockheads.
Yeah.
I know, right.
I said, like, in my video about MGTOW, I said not all MGTOWs are like this. # not all. And like I still keep getting comments like, they're not all like that. I'm like, I know, I told you, I told you.
They're too stupid to understand that.
If you sort of view MGTOW as the feminist equivalent on the men's side, you've got to give it that women are just so much better at this, right? Because like MGTOWs are basically like, oh, our treehouse is so much better than yours. Whereas feminism is like, we will not stop until they are ground into dust. They're just much more fun. Feminism is so much more fun.
Way better battle plan.
Yeah, MGTOW is just a thing on the internet.
Basically, feminism is like the Empire, right? From Star Wars, whereas it's like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
I like poking the MGTOW ideology. They get triggered so hard. And every video on my channel is majority dislikes.
Is it?
What?
Every video on my channel, it has a majority of dislikes.
Do you make your own videos though, or are they all mirrors?
No, they're not mirrors. I make my own videos too, but every single one of them, they're mostly dislikes, just all dislikes, across the board. And I let these MGTOW faggots comment because they dig their own graves each time they talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that break your heart though? Getting more dislikes? Is that hurtful?
No. To me, it's not hurtful because I actually want dislikes. I want the people that disagree with me hard to actually listen to what I have to say. Like feminists don't watch our shit, but MGTOWs do. So it's
the only video I have a lot of dislikes on is one about cats, where I said I was bashing cats, so like a bunch of people disliked it, and I was like, fine, fuck you.
Because you're bashing cats.
Oh.
I don't like the pussy. I don't like pussy. Okay.
I've gotten them too, and I don't mind people going their own way in their own mind and on individuality. But when it's an extremist, I don't like extremes, you know.
Yeah.
And most of them are actually read this comment that was left on Bering's last video. Not the one with Angry MGTOW, but the one where he responds to Traversable MGTOW. Piss off, Bering. I consider myself one of your mongoloid children, but you just cherry picked MGTOW.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you really don't have the philosophical chops to take on Barbar, Stardust, Spetsnaz, and Howard.
Yeah, and I responded to him and I said, mate, do you understand that I wasn't saying MGTOW is shit? I wasn't saying. I was saying this cunt is shit. That's all I was saying. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask Dave, in the chat you said Logic responded to Skeptic. Do you mean like Armored Skeptic?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
didn't see that video yet.
Amazing.
I think it came out yesterday, and he did a video. So basically, if you wear a suit ever, in any circumstances, if you wear a suit, you're basically a skeptic clone. That's what I got from that video.
Yeah. I wonder if what if they had a physical fight? Who would win?
Logic and Skeptic.
Yeah. What if Logic and Skeptic had a fight?
I reckon Skeptic would get puffed out pretty soon.
The Satiratician's channel has been shut down till April.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't
so far, unless he manages to successfully challenge the strike.
So is that he just can't upload until?
No, he can't upload until
April.
when
you get a second strike, you get 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks that you get.
I thought it was 2 weeks as well.
I heard it was actually a couple of months that he's basically shut down.
That's bullshit.
So is his channel still there, or is his channel gone?
No,
how did he already had a strike against him before he got the one from quote unquote non-shoe.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And this, I think the reason why it's so severe this time is because it's a hit for hate speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a hate speech to kill yourself shit?
To be fair, it's pretty funny that he fell for her joke channel. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous.
It was funny, but he should have had known better. Because that room is exactly the same as April's room. Shit, June's room.
Well, yeah, he should have known better.
The same as well.
I think that having his channel not being able to upload is that's harsh.
I think he's setting up.
This is his job as well. This is his living, so that makes it.
Well, I think he set up a second channel as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, would you like me to link it and you can tweet it out? He's put up a backup channel in the hope that he can still make some money until April.
Actually, do you want to put it in the side chat and I'll tweet it?
Yeah, everybody subscribe because this guy, I think this guy is misunderstood.
Yeah,
honestly,
to be fair, from Armored Skeptic's perspective, he thought he was dealing with a girl who was saying whites need to die. So his response to that was pretty fair. Everybody's saying, oh well, if someone had said, if it had been a feminist who'd said that June was stupid and should die, we would all be up in arms. And it's like,
not if June was saying
June, nobody said to June, you're an idiot who needs to die. He said to a caricature who was claiming that white people were like the most toxic thing on the planet. He said to her, you need to die, not to Sean Head.
That is still extreme for
It's still just a weak ass burn. I mean, I made the point yesterday that not everybody could be bearing or undoomed, and that's I think it holds true. You know, like it's just a weak ass video.
I don't even do that. I mean, I don't tell people to kill themselves. I don't do that.
No, of course not. Exactly.
I mean, honestly, I actually think I saw Chris Ray Gunn saying something about it. Like he was like, "Kill yourself." Humor is like a kind of hard thing to like get around, like get to like really do right, because it's kind of a, you know, you have to, it's like eggshells.
But then it's hard to have punitive measures for
it seems okay to do it when to pedophiles though, actual people that actually are pedophiles, like Paul Joseph Watson actually said to a pedophile to kill yourself.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either. But I mean, what about? I mean, look, we know it was done in jest. But what about? I mean, you know, I'm sure Shoes tweeted it. You know, kill yourself before. Well,
yeah.
Oh, she has. Yeah, somebody found an archived. I think it was like 2 years ago or something like that, and she told somebody to go kill themselves on Twitter.
Now we know that we know that was, you know, satirical and it was all a joke. But I mean, it's still the same statement, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, June attacked Bering by saying, "I don't like how Bering puts out a video and then all of his fans swarm and destroy that other channel." And then she did exactly the same thing, because Bering, to be fair, always puts out funny videos where he's saying, "Oh, this person's an idiot," whereas she said, "Oh my God, this person has attacked me. Everybody needs to get on this."
Yeah, and she keeps saying
that.
Yeah,
she
said that in her Ask FM blog. Somebody asked, "Why don't you like Bering?" And she replied a paragraph of saying that he doesn't like you or your content or your fans, but she doesn't hate anyone. It's just that she doesn't like people flagging videos and all that. But she's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And you put a disclaimer.
You suck, dude.
It's the thing. It's a pot calling little black. Honestly, it's just. I feel like it should be. Honestly, I try to be impartial in this situation or whatever. Like I'm kind of indifferent, but like honestly, I feel like it should be kind of a saying that not everyone's like everyone. You can't control your fans, and so one of her fans flagged his video, and just like your fans sometimes do shitty things, and so honestly. It's just you can't always hold people accountable for things that other people do. I mean,
no, definitely
you don't want that to happen.
What I mean is, she has a go at Bering, but she never made any attempt to try and stem the flow of her fans. She can't point the finger at Bering and say, you don't do enough to protect the people you attack, and then make a video where she's. I mean, look, I'm not like trying to be simplistic here, but she's essentially a pretty young woman who said that she had been attacked by a man. That's going to stir up an awful lot of hatred.
Yeah.
I think we all need to understand that any entertainer is going to have a crazy batshit fan out there. Like John Lennon was killed by a fan. You can't control them. It's part of show business. We're all gonna have obsessive fans.
Well, Justin Bieber can't Justin Bieber and his like fans send death threats to people all the time. Not Justin Bieber himself, but his fans.
Remember that interview?
12-year-old girls.
Yeah, there's a huge problem with the double standard that goes on with this, though, and it's probably the thing that's been bothering me the most. Like, full disclaimer, I still like June. I would like to consider her a friend, even though since this strange ego thing started, it's really hard to get a hold of her. But the thing that bothers me the most is you will have Skep and Shu pooping on Undoomed or pooping on Bering, yet they have absolutely no problem with Blair.
Yeah.
They have no problem with Blair, like, taking somebody to fucking task about something and doing it in her own style, but it's effectively the same thing. Like, you're an idiot. This is exactly why. Sure, her fans are religious about how much they love Blair, which for good reason. Blair's amazing. So, like, that's a double standard.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I feel like it's just you need to be upfront about. You need to know exactly. You just need to be like truthful about it. Like, admit that I know my fans do this. It's awful. I hate it. But you know, you can't. Sometimes you can't help it. It's just.
Well, that's exactly what I agree with. I'm not saying at all that Shu is like to blame for the strike, because you can't control your fans. But what I'm saying is that she wants it both ways, where she's denouncing Bering and she's denouncing Undo, but she doesn't want to take any responsibility for her fans. You have to either say, okay, nobody has responsibility, or yes, I should have tried harder, I was wrong.
It's either everyone everyone is responsible for their all of their fans, or no one is.
I think we can all agree though that what the Satiratician, how he addressed it was wrong, and I'm not going.
That's a shit video. It's a crappy video.
Maybe she'll see this and address it. Like,
but it was a lazy video by the Satiratician. I think it was a lazy one. But,
yes,
I think we can all agree though that he doesn't deserve to have his income threatened for 3 months.
No, absolutely not.
No,
absolutely not.
Well, you know, Shu didn't directly have anything to do with it, and
no, I'm not saying that she did. Not saying that she did.
It's interesting because I was watching the whole thing unfold, and she started laughing about it. She made her response video, which I thought was also shit as much as Satiratician's was shit. But then one of her fans goes over there, or a bunch of them, flag it for hate speech, get it taken down. He gets really mad, and he starts mad posting. And he said some stuff that was, you know, not necessarily true, but he was ass hurt, which we can understand. That's his income. At first was like, oh no, it's bullshit, he shouldn't be flagged, no way, blah 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 blah. And then like she reads some of his ass hurt, and rather than being like, oh, this guy just lost all of his money, she's like, well, fuck this guy anyway, blah 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 blah. Like, what the fuck, dude? Calm your fucking twat, dude. Like, just he's pissed. He's pissed.
He's pissed for good reason. He lost his money,
and he has less power than her. Like, seriously, less influence. It's punching.
How many subscribers did he have?
Punching down.
Less than 100,000.
Yeah,
75,000. It's like it's a 500,000 channel going after.
Yeah, there's
still a lot of subs. I mean, it takes a long time to build that up.
It does.
I mean,
it
it certainly doesn't mean she can't have a crack at these.
Oh yeah, no.
Of course.
Go a bit easy, maybe.
Yeah. Oh no.
But I do think, in my opinion, that Shu has every right to say what she wants on her channel, but I do think that there is a difference between saying this person is an idiot and saying this person really, really angered me. You know, like as in, like I said, when Bering makes fun of someone, it's kind of in a positive jest, whereas she made it out that she was under attack. And it like, if you set 500,000 fans with the kind of notion that you are feeling personally affronted, then they are going to go with that vitriol. Like people, Bering's fans go to the other channels and say you're an idiot because Bering said you're an idiot, whereas June's fans go and flag it because June said I am personally aggrieved at this.
Yeah, there's a huge bias between of the fans of Shu in particular. I mean, I've seen Skeptic get railed on by his own subscriber. But June, people are a lot more forgiving, so I don't know whether that.
Yeah, there is a difference between, say, like a woman and and against a. It's just I don't know. Yeah.
That's the concept of gynocentrism that MGTOW bring up. Like women get a pass more than men.
Well, at least as far as the comparison between.
Bitch.
Bering, check the chat.
I would say
Satiratician is about if you want. He's what? He's about.
He's
available.
He's
around the tube.
He's around the town.
Oh shit.
There is a significant difference between Skep and Shu anyway, just by like their own personalities. I think that's maybe one of the reasons why Shu doesn't get railed as much as Skep does. Skep acts like an arrogant asshole half the time lately for some weird reason, and Shu still seems to try and be at least somewhat genuine and
I think
nice.
It was you who tweeted the tone policing thing, and that's what I agree on. Like, can you make a response video? Yes. You have every right to do that, but when it starts tone policing, that's like a very egocentric thing. Like, it's putting you in like in a moral high ground.
Right.
And that's what I have a problem with. Is
SJW territory.
Yeah.
And there was it was the one that I keep going back to is this fucking hangout that happened on Garrett's channel. And it was
that was fucking cringy. That was fucking cringy.
Everything about that hangout was fucked. It was so fucked. So you have Skeptic like in the middle of this randomly bringing up, Bering basically makes the whole skeptic community, lowbrow, blah 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 blah, and Shu being like awkwardly like, hey, no, we love Bering, and Skeptic's like, yeah, but fuck that guy. And then later you have Garrett. Garrett's like shouting Shu down and mocking her and being a dick to her, and Skeptic says fucking nothing. Nothing. It's so weird.
I mean, the thing that pissed me off a little bit was the saying that Bering went after a 14-year-old girl thing. Like, and then Tim has a stream with Bering just the other day, and he brings it up. He said, "I heard you went after a 14-year-old girl." It's like, oh, I wondered where you got that from, you know?
And it's never happened. It's never.
No, it's bullshit.
He once defended a fucking 15-year-old girl. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like it's like that's just like one example, but like no.
Bering is the cancer in the skeptic community.
Did you hear the live stream that I did with
Is it in the skeptic community or anti-SJW community?
Who fucking cares?
It's just anything.
I like anti-SJW.
What sector are you with?
The shitlord atheists.
Yeah.
Hey, Satiratician.
Hey.
Oh. Hey, can you say Yobi Axis?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice white chat.
How you doing, man? Any updates on the strike?
No, I'm still just getting a whole stream of hate from our fans and stuff like
that.
Yeah. And I've lost about 1,000 subs since the hosting session kicked off.
I saw that. Shit.
Oh, it's alright, man. You like subs back.
Yeah. Well, I'll send them on over.
I'm just putting
yeah, we all know. Yeah.
I think
I'm just putting a link to your second channel in the description. Yeah, so everyone go and subscribe to the Satiratician.
Yeah, I subscribed as soon as I heard that you got taken down. That's bullshit.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Well, you see, I didn't get taken down as such, but
strike on your channel already.
Community strikes. I can't upload any more content.
For how long?
That sucks.
I assume until the first strike wears off, which is April.
That's.
I could have sworn it was only 2 weeks. Dave, didn't?
No, it's only
2
weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 2 weeks.
Nah, it's months. Like 3 months, I think.
Yeah, the
That's
strike
bullshit.
will go away in 3 months, but you should be able to upload in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, serious? Oh, yeah. That's not too bad then, but I'm going to keep the second channel because,
Why did you already have a strike? What was the first one for?
I actually uploaded it to VidMe. It's fucking bollocks. It's I got accused of bullying because of a video I made, which wasn't bullying. Fucking. I'll see if I can find it for you. Hang on.
Maybe don't play it on
all of us. All of us all the time, but we don't get strikes. It's bullshit. Yeah, I like bullying MGTOWs all the time, but I don't get any strikes. I probably might get strikes now because I'm the anti-MGTOW.
You need some veg privilege.
Satiratician, that's confirmed. So YouTube actually says second strike. If your account receives 2 community guideline strikes within a 3-month period, you won't be able to post new content to YouTube for 2 weeks.
That'll be it then. You see, I was worried that it was going to be until my first strike expired.
No, 2 weeks, man. I mean, still trying to peel the fuck out of it, but
I don't think you'll have any problem getting that one. I mean, the second one is clearly bullshit. I mean, you have enough grounds. Firstly, it was a parody. You didn't realize, that it's not actual hate speech. You were only critiquing someone who you thought was talking about white genocide. I mean, it's ridiculous. I think you'll overturn that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Can Shu's support potentially help? Do you reckon? I mean.
Well, she can say something like someone flagged it on my behalf, and I don't, I don't
approve of that. Willing to forgive her for her general cuntiness, but if she did that, then that'd be great. But I don't see her doing it.
No, I don't think necessarily that would affect the internal workings of YouTube, because they have a basic process to handle it, and they're gonna independently review it without context. So that's like the main
There's a chance
problem.
that she might be watching here, but so hopefully she'll reconsider.
Well, it's not up to her. Somebody else flagged it on her behalf. So like she wasn't to blame for this strike.
No.
Yeah, I know. Like
you can't control your fans. You can't control your fans.
I can sort of, I consider her guilty by proxy, because if she hadn't created such a fucking shitstorm about it, her fans wouldn't have gotten wind of it, and they wouldn't have flagged it.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous though, man, because that can be turned back around on us pretty easily.
I think after I would after I saw her comment about bearing and her going into the detail about how to that she doesn't like the fact that his fans are hostile. I think she knows that fans can get hostile, and I'm not sure if she's fully innocent in this. Like maybe she did want to rile people up. I don't know. It's still kind of up in the air.
Before this even kicked off, before even she got wind of it, it came to my attention that it was a Poe and it was actually Seanhead. I actually tweeted Seanhead, congratulating her for doing such a masterful performance that I didn't realize it was her, and this still fucking went and kicked off.
Yeah, I saw those tweets.
Yeah,
I apologize.
I didn't see that, unfortunately. I should probably add you on Twitter.
But
Because
I'm surprised
she said,
because
sorry, Dave.
I'm surprised she didn't want this response.
I mean, it did seem like it was kind of fishing for that type of response. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she didn't want the response and she wanted to make a drama out of it just for the views.
She said that the Satiratician's apology didn't matter because he shouldn't have been saying that kind of thing anyway. And as we've discussed, it was a very harsh report.
Okay.
But how genuinely, just out of curiosity, I wonder how Shu herself would have responded to somebody she thought was calling for white genocide.
Yeah.
I mean, how SJW can she get? Oh, because words really fucking hurt.
And the thing that really gets me is that it's like, yeah, okay, whatever whatever, and then it's like, you got a response, she trolled you or whatever, but it's like still taking the pitchforks out, like still.
Well, I mean, Shu critiqued it. I mean, Shu did a harsh critique. I mean, I don't think she sent anyone anywhere to do anything.
Oh no.
To be totally fair, if Shu takes a position of I think I dislike that type of rhetoric, I dislike that type of et cetera, that's totally fine. That's not necessarily the same thing as like tone policing. Tone policing is inferring that there is a set of standards that universally should be followed. If it's just from her own perspective, then there's nothing really condemnable with that. It's just, you just have to judge it basically from the perspective of one person's personal values.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't know. I still think if you're a very attractive young woman online with 500,000 followers and you get very, very angry, then it will have an effect. That you do have to take some responsibility for that kind of video. Like making fun of someone, criticizing someone, absolutely, but being angry, I think, is
I'm gonna link in the chat the first video that flagged for bullying.
Bullying.
Yeah, bullying.
Oh yeah.
That's the vag victim privilege.
I mean, to be
can't the girl pee outside in peace?
Talk to the UN. No, it's dangerous.
If I'm going to be totally honest here, my biggest I was irritated with Shu's response. I mean, I didn't like your video, but I even more didn't like Shu's video. I was getting annoyed with it. As soon as she inferred sucking Skeptic's dick is when I turned it off. And I gotta tell you, man. Over the past month and a half, that has happened 6 times with Skeptic and Shu videos. Like as soon as they infer something sexual,
says the cunt with a 6-foot fucking black dildo fucking suction capture dick just next to me.
You don't hear me bragging about yeah, man, I totally fit this in my asshole. By the way, I call this dildo daddy.
Oh man.
By the way, Jeff, don't worry about not liking my videos. To be fair, I don't like half my videos anyway, so we're on the same page.
I don't like my.
I feel that way about some of my content too. I'm not always happy with my shit either.
But Logic went to town, didn't he?
Oh fucking hell! I love that video. That's great.
That was part 1.
One of my
Oh, really? Fuck me, I need to do part 2. Jesus Christ.
I love Jeff, one of his videos where he talks about Armored Skeptic, and like it's the one with the matter, and at the end he goes to Canada and it's just him with like white snow behind him and he's like, "Where you at, bro? Where you at?"
Yeah, dude, that was fun to make. And you know, it's funny because I did that intentionally because I've previously been, you know, I talked to him quite a bit. I talked to Greg and I talked to June quite a bit. And then like they just dropped off the map. They stopped talking to me, and Skeptic was kind of hostile towards me. So I started making these little skits to like kind of be self-deprecating towards myself, kind of like make a joke, you know, for Skep, making, you know, I thought it'd be a good bridging of the gap. You know what I got from Skeptic from that video where I put all that effort in to be like, you know, making a big thing about Skep is hotter than me? You know what my response was?
What'd you get? Pat on the back.
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. Not even.
Like, here's an example of a comment I just got 16 minutes ago from Steve, some foreign word, commented, "You are unfunny as fuck. Hope you get cancer." This is the kind of love that she's given me. So
Trolling.
It's not her, but it's
Bearing. So I was thinking
her,
that maybe you should have a cartoon avatar created of yourself wearing a suit. Trigger the fuck out of Skeptic.
On Twitter today, he told Michael Rowlands that he has been on me, no, on my ass for a year. Did anyone know that? Skeptic was on my ass.
He hasn't been in your ass.
Definitely hasn't been in my ass. I don't think.
Bearing, I don't know if you want to go down the road of having a bear with a suit because you'll probably get another copyright strike.
Yeah. I think we should all check our avatars wearing suits. You know.
Oh well, fuck you guys, because I'm already ahead of the curve.
Oh.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I could do my character like normal character, but a suit on top of the suit, just you know, it would look.
No, you should go for jeans and a t-shirt.
Maybe I'll just go for a big fur coat like Bearing.
So I don't want to wear a suit because that would look weird. That would look.
Do you reckon jeans and a t-shirt and a knight's helmet would be a Skeptic copy?
So
I prefer wearing my hat. My hat is perfect.
Oh, that's a hat. I thought that was a road sign.
I thought it was a frisbee.
It's a hat made out of a road sign.
Yeah, I thought it was a frisbee.
It's propaganda. That's what it is. Like my hat says no MGTOW.
I thought it said no right turns.
Hey, Satiratician, what do you think about MGTOW?
MGTOW? I don't really have any strong feelings. I mean, I don't really care about it. As long as I can get laid, I'm happy.
Oh, you're MGTOW.
The
You're not gonna get
Satiratician
laid in MGTOW, though.
avoid picking fights at the moment.
What's that?
Sorry,
I said the Satiratician probably doesn't want to pick any more fights at the moment.
No, I'm incredibly neutral. I love, hate, and have no strong feelings about MGTOW. So,
yeah.
So I have gotten quite a few tweets.
I'm the same, but one particular one called me a fucking pedo today, so I've got a vendetta against that.
Oh yeah,
exactly. Because when it comes to MGTOW, it's not everyone I dislike is Hitler; it's everyone I dislike is a pedophile.
Go, Jeff. What's your tweets, Jeff?
So I've gotten
if only Hitler was a pedophile, life would be so much simpler.
Fuck's sake, Barry.
I can imagine though, like someone calling some arsehole a pedophile and an actual pedophile going, "Oh my god, I find that so offensive."
So for the sake of clarification, I've gotten quite a few tweets and we've had quite a few messages in the chat. So I'd like to bring it up real quick.
Fuck, I didn't even realize this was live. I thought it was a hangout.
No, we're live.
I've said so much stuff.
You needed to.
So there were a few people that were wondering, just wanted some clarification on the on your statement of like I don't know Shu necessarily versus you've mentioned Shu before. If you wanted a chance to talk about it, there's some people asking.
Can you link me the YouTube page so I can read the chat myself?
Well, basically, Satiratician, Shu put out a video where she showed the 2 clips from your channel where you have said Karen Strawn and Sean Head are 2 anti-feminists I respect, and then the other one where you used her button, her wage cap button. So basically,
really?
you're saying
I've
claiming,
used 2 of her clips over the course of about a year and a half. Yeah, I obviously know her very, very well.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean it's not like not trying to like gotcha or anything, but I mean I was figuring I figured that in the middle of this whole shitstorm happening yesterday, that you were obviously upset.
I have used her clips, and I know her mostly because of her Sugar Tits Femme Marmots video where she did both of us together. I mildly looked into her after that because, you know, I was next to her and all that. But apart from that, I don't actively watch her content. I find her voice quite grating. So when she was in disguise, how the fuck was I supposed to recognize her?
Oh no, that's fair. That's fair. I think it was more. I think it was more when people were asking about it in the chat. Was I think there was like some statement you made probably when you were extremely upset yesterday. That was basically like, I'm not really that familiar with Shu, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't know.
By that, I'm really not that familiar with it. I used her button thing once, and I don't know, maybe one other thing. But I've been running this channel for like a year and a half. That's a long time for 2 separate clips.
The simple fact is he can't be that familiar with her, because if he was, he would have seen it and gone, oh no, that's true. I'll look like a dickhead if I do that video.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a stupid mistake, and you know, but like it's like nothing you should be crucified over. Like that's
I agree.
that's my whole thing about it.
You know, to error is human, and believe it or not, I am a human.
Can I just ask?
Also, there's some people who are making the argument that like there's no way this could be a real video, so why how could he fall for it? I'm like, excuse me, have you ever seen a Milo Stewart video?
Yeah.
All white people are basic.
All white people are wasted. See if I could do her voice perfectly. I can't.
There are.
Can I just ask, out of fairness, right? Out of fairness, what the Satiratician said to Sean Head's character, would people be kicking up a fuss if he had said that to Milo?
No.
No.
Of course not.
No.
I mean, I'd feel the same way about it, but I don't think there would be necessarily like a huge fuss kick about it. No.
Yeah, people would maybe find it distasteful. I don't think there'd be a big outcry about it.
Like Sean Head's argument
I think I'm going to try and rein it in a little bit, be a little bit less of a cunt and a little bit more logical, because I don't want to go the route of the atheist gamer.
No.
Everyone does that, man. I did that at the start. I was fucking abusing this fucking.
That's another level, mate. That's another level.
No.
Barry, have you acknowledged your son?
you're the absentee dad who just he's watching a football game, trying to get him to notice you. He's just watching a football.
How did you explain that to Sugar Tits?
No comment.
Sincere.
He bought an artificial womb.
I don't think those things are ever gonna be invented in our lifetimes. Artificial wombs.
I hold hope for the
Some scary
for
shit.
the sex robot after the sex robot.
Sex robots might actually be a reality.
Yeah,
like,
we had to do that first.
There's actually like companies doing like virtual sex robots, like using the Oculus Rift or whatever that thing is called, the VR.
Very familiar.
And people and guys they attach like fleshlights on their dicks while they're fucking like this animated girl that they see in the VR.
Sends controls
in the headset.
to the flashlight.
Sorry, I missed that. Are you saying that Oculus face women? I'm sorry, confused.
Yeah, it's actually a thing. Like there's like companies.
What was the name of that? I'm just going to Google that real quick.
Virtual reality sex
bubble.
I don't know. Would that technically be considered cheating? Because it's kind of like porn, just a little more real.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That was a very definitive answer. I was expecting a little more debate, but thanks for that.
But if it were a chick, if it were a girl, then no. Because girls,
well,
they
it depends. I mean, if you're married and you weren't married to that girl, then yes, it would be cheating.
Yeah, because girls, they don't consider it cheating. Uh-oh,
What?
Well, I think we've all learned something about him today.
Yeah.
Baron, can you get that video back up? My boy Justin.
I can do that.
That's my favorite one you ever did.
Wake up, I go to the mall, I'm walking through school, I'm like, hey,
Actually,
what's up, Justin?
he's done some new content. So I might have a look into him. He's caught up with my boy Justin for all.
He came to Australia down in Bondi.
He did
And
too.
had
He did a
a
fucking video. It fucking pissed me off so much. He's standing there like a smarmy cunt at the beach, and he's going, "This is a video about how to pick up Australian chicks." I'm like,
Omegon said, Yobi Axis loves fleshlights.
Yeah.
I don't. I've never used one in my whole life, actually.
Sure.
Justin! The bit where he's humping the ground is still my favorite.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
so good. You could tell he has so many friends.
So many friends. He
move
brings,
like that.
well, he
Sure
brings
do.
a party wherever he goes.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely. Yeah. That was so good.
Party, motherfuckers!
Yeah, bringing the party. There's like 12 people on the beach.
Oh, God. Yes, this whole crowd here because of me.
I want to know him.
What a kicking party, dude.
Good value.
This
in
is
a
just how it
bitch.
starts. This is just how it starts.
He'd be like
People
one of
showing
those
up to the
guys.
party.
He'd be like one of
What
those
about
guys.
his friend? What about his friend that he goes up in interviews? He goes, "Hey, remember prom night? I chucked you in a bush and then I had sex with a lesbian. Remember that? Great night.
Yeah. And his friend's like,
Yeah, I
oh, yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, he'd be like one of those guys you'd bring into your group of friends, but it's he's sort of like the imp, the court jester. Yeah.
Or you're
He's
really
the
embarrassed.
clown.
Like he's a family friend.
Yeah, you get him shit faced.
The lolcow of your friend group.
Remember when lolcats were actual real people that you hung around with? Fucking hell. That takes me back.
There are a lot of lolcows, like MGTOWs.
Oh.
No, not all.
There we go
Big
again. I know,
Oh, we're back on
I'm
MGTOW,
picking on
aren't we?
MGTOWs too much here, but I am the anti-MGTOW.
Not all MGTOWs.
Hashtag not all.
Hashtag not all.
What's your
Because,
problem?
That's
Generally, what's your
what they
problem with
keep
MGTOW?
saying to me while at the same time talking shit.
I think Satiratician was asking a question.
Yeah, I was also taking a sip of Pepsi, so thanks for that. What's your problem with MGTOWs then? Just out of curiosity.
Well, they are anti-MRA, and many of them, they actually actively hate women. They say they don't.
Well, not all of them. I mean, I still have a lot of MGTOW guys following me, and a lot of them are pretty moderate, to be honest.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around MGTOWs being anti-MRA. Surely they would be pro-MRA.
It actually is. It actually is. Just ask them. Many of them will actually tell you that, quote unquote, the MRA is futile. The men's rights will never be achieved. Like men's rights advocates have been in existence for over 100 years, but they haven't achieved anything. When in reality, what they're doing is actually doing nothing. Just going their own way.
Well, I think the important distinction to make here is that the ones you're talking about are probably talking about the men's rights movement, not men's rights.
Yeah. Well, and I think I said this before, and honestly, I think that MGTOW in certain aspects, like if it's just casual and not like to the same point, like the horseshoe theory, it's the horseshoe theory. And so honestly, just going your own way or whatever and not, getting married and kind of getting, tied down and just focusing on yourself. I think that's something that, especially these days, is something that everyone should do, or at least should, if they want to, they can do that. And I think I don't have a problem with those kinds of MGTOWs.
Right.
I have a problem with the actual misogynists.
This
I
needs to be
totally
said
agree
really
with you.
quickly. It's going to be very creepy, but it has to be said. That girl, you have a really nice voice. Okay, you can carry on now.
Thank you.
You're right.
I like your mouth.
See, complimenting women is something you don't do in MGTOW. Yeah, it's true.
Give those bitches a big head.
Yeah, just if you compliment women, that's like your persona non grata if you do that.
So Bearing, this YouTuber, I don't really know if he's done many videos, but his name is Insomniac Savage. Apparently last night, he had a dream that you and I got into a fight. Yeah, I would like
Was it Jeff Holiday the man and then bearing the bear?
Well, we were having our own YouTube drama. We were battling.
Wait.
And what
So
it was
Hang on, everyone shut up. We need this to be said clearly because Boro's going to make a cartoon about this.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. So apparently, like, Hollywood decided that they were going to get Roger Moore. I don't know. I don't understand why, but old school Bond Roger Moore to be the next Batman in the Batman.
What?
Yeah,
This is a very specific dream.
And I know it's really weird. It's so funny too because when this guy recorded it, like he had just woken up and like just grabbed his phone or something and recorded it. So, but anyway, I was like, "This is bullshit. Roger Moore is totally terrible for Batman. Fuck this bullshit. Blah blah blah. Fuck Hollywood."
And I was pro Roger Moore. I was pro Roger Moore, wasn't I?
Yeah, and then you were like, "Actually, cunt, Roger Moore would be fucking great for the role." Like, fuck you, Barry. Fuck you, Jeff.
And so we just got into a scrap, like a physical scrap, or was it an easy?
I don't know. I think it was still just stuck online, but yeah.
I would like to see that too. What if you two got into a fight? Who would win?
Byron, can you seriously make this a thing where Jeff whiplashes him with his like dreads as well?
And he's got Leroy the dildo. Fucking.
Yes.
That's literally what's kind of going on.
One of those,
no problem.
It's like one of those B movies where you get like was it Shark's Puss versus Mega Squid?
Dreadlock guy versus bear.
I would love that.
That's a pretty fucking crazy dream. That's a bit different.
Any of you ever played Mortal Kombat? And then there's this one chick, Sindel, and she whips her hair, and it's like a weapon.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking.
Mortal Kombat is awesome.
I think there's a fighting game with a bear character, like a legit bear. I think his name is Kuma, and it's from Tekken, I think.
Tekken,
Barry, you better be careful, man. You're gonna get sued again if you're gonna get.
It's a panda, I think.
It's a good name for avatar bearing.
But yeah, you can change the skin to like a brown. You can make them like berries.
That's right. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, multicultural bear. Can you get one Tumblr pink bear, or what's the deal?
I want to be Baloo from Jungle Book.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh, he's cool.
But speaking of dreams, I actually had a dream that I had. It was years ago where I had a pet bear, and since then I've actually wanted one, like a legit brown bear.
Everyone wants a pet bear. What are you doing?
Oh, actually, I want to show you something.
No.
His name was George.
Everyone wants a pet falcor.
Yeah,
no?
That's true. No, that's all.
What the fuck? I'm not from Neverending Story.
Yeah,
oh yes, yes! I've always wanted this.
Yeah.
Imagine how much that cunt eat though. Imagine how much that cunt would
super expensive.
He looks like a giant tampon, but he's great.
Like magical adventures versus feeding him. I don't know, dude. It's just too much.
Hey, Baring, have you seen that video of a bear killing a deer?
No. That's awful.
No, you gotta. It's in the chat right now.
What about that video?
I love how the girls are like, oh my god, it would be so cute. Oh my god, I want it. And the guys were like, well, I'm not paying for it.
Of course you're not. It's too
I kept getting people telling me that the bear is gonna like maul me and kill me. I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, you don't.
It's your dream, okay?
It's my dream. Stop shitting all over my dream. Have you seen the video of the bear jumping into the pool?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, the polar bear.
Cute. Yeah, it's a bear jumping into the pool.
And the guy, his owner, he looks exactly like the polar bear.
No, he doesn't.
He so does. He's got like white hair.
The polar bear looks better. The polar bear looks better.
Yeah, that's fine.
So cute. And then there was this one video also about like his rescued bear, about how it was like left on the side of a street alone, and like these people rescued it and like it's playing with this teddy bear, and it's the cutest thing.
There's a video of a bear playing with a wolf. There's a video of a bear playing with a wolf. It's somewhere around there.
But there's also a video of a bear and a tiger and a lion that are best mates.
Yeah,
And the bear cunt rules them all. Like the bear's the boss.
The best one is that guy who punches the kangaroo in the face.
Yeah,
that was quality,
good.
wasn't it? That was quality.
That was gold.
Yeah, that was Devon. He got punched.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking. That was pretty dangerous though. That was
You want to be
fucking
fucking careful. They've got like these spears on their feet.
So that thing was so ripped.
Yeah.
Australia
It was so fucking ripped. I was like, holy shit, dude, you're gonna get your ass whipped right now. I was looking forward to it. Or he may be going to like.
That kangaroo's black belt. I've seen him before. I've seen him.
Isn't it Australia the place with those kung fu birds that like the most dangerous bird in the world? I forget the name. It's just
cassowary.
Yeah, they're kung fu birds.
Did you say kung fu birds?
Yeah, they kick you.
Yeah. They kick really hard.
I don't care how dangerous this is. I need to see these fuckers. Like,
I'll find it.
Yeah, find it. They're in...
I just need to see a video of them.
No, not a video. I need to go and fight them.
Yeah, I'll totally fight one.
Will you fight them with your mask?
Letting
See,
a bird kick my ass.
chances
Bullshit. Satiratician with a mask like that, they'll make you their king.
Exactly.
That's all right.
They're fucked actually because there's heaps of them around. Like if you go up towards Queensland, they're just
so they'll make an unfair fight.
Everywhere.
Okay, that's fine.
I like how Mai is like, is Australia that place that has the thing that can kill you? It's like, well,
just that one thing.
I was just thinking, is this one of those things that we're meant to tell fucking foreigners and not that?
Yeah.
I've never.
It's a surprisingly safe place, except for that one thing.
Yeah, poisonous birds.
I just remember that I saw that bird doing a kung fu kick on a guy, and it was scary because they rip your intestines out and everything.
Yeah.
It looks so goofy,
Really?
but
How
they're
fucking
so
big
deadly.
is this bird? It can ripping someone's
Quite big.
intestines out.
It does the jump with its legs up, and then it's just got these fucking talons.
Yeah, I was looking at
slicey.
videos of them the other day. They actually do kill people.
I take it as a reason
it's crazy.
and never wrestled one.
I'd still take the challenge. I guarantee you, dude. It's got fucking wings. I could fuck that thing up.
The most dangerous bird.
Make an awesome bucket of chicken.
Yeah.
Wait,
Imagine wrestling that
Tradition on them.
imagine the drumstick on that thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
it's
I'm wrapping up,
killed
guys,
it,
because it's fucking late
congratulations.
and I need to go to bed, so fuck is all.
Oh man, but we'll still have our conversation tomorrow, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we'll do it on your channel. What, same time?
Yeah, same time, 10 in the morning for me.
I'd be very, very honoured to be invited, Mr. Road Sign Face.
Yeah, I like to have like one-on-one talks. So if
I see how
exactly.
Your dick's not invited to this party.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
not invited to this party.
This is a two-dick party.
We could do another party.
Good enough.
How about that?
Oh no, damage is done. Damage is done.
But everyone should go and subscribe to the Satiratician's second channel so it can keep putting.
I did
that.
that.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks very much. It was good as always to catch up.
Hang on, do you want me to actually link the channel, because that might help you find it?
I've already linked. I've linked it in the description.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. All right, go fuck yourselves. Catch you later.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
See you later and all that shit.
Bubble production.
Hey.